This video, we will going to take up the one more inversion of the Grashof mechanism. In this, if you see, the length of the links, in case the length of the links is distinct, that is S plus L is equal to P plus Q. In such a case, where the inversions will be obtained, which will be same as that of S plus L less than P plus Q. Again, that inversions will going to be the crank rocker, that is link adjacent to the shortest link is fixed, and double crank, the shortest link is fixed, and double rocker, link opposite to the shortest link is fixed. I want to ensure the same thing will going to work. In the previous case, what we have done is S plus L is less than P plus Q. So that is the condition. Now we are considering S plus L is equal to P plus Q. That means S is equal to 30 and L is equal to 60. That becomes 90 here. P plus Q will be again 40 plus 50, 90. So 90 is equal to 90. That is from the left hand side to the right hand side. The same inversion what you got for the S plus L less than P plus Q, the same thing will going to be obtained here also. That is what we want to establish. So to do that, first I will go for the fusion screen. Now we will try to create the model now. So to create the model, I will go for S is equal to 30. So first I will go for part design, click on this pencil and go to part, make it as hybrid and say convert. Once you do that, now we'll go for a sketch, click on this particular sketch, and here I will go for create, go to slot, take the center to center slot, click on this center slot here, and you take it to this point and give the radius. Now, so since I want 30, first I will go for dimension D, click between these 2 points, make it 15. Okay, then go to dimension, select this and make it 30. Then you go for radius, give it 5. Enter. Now you go for circle, select this and similarly you select this and go to diameter. So here make it 5. Similarly go to constraint, select equal. This circle should be equal to this. So you click on this and then you click on this. And then go to constraint, go to concentric, select this circle with reference to this semicircle. Similarly, you select this circle with reference to this semicircle. Go to finish sketch and go to extrude, select this and make it 2 mm on this side. Now I want to go for offset plane, select this plane and give the distance as 0.2 mm. Offset, then create the sketch on this offsetted plane. Okay. Then you come down to this, go to create, go to text. Now click on OK. Select this text here. Now here, the text height you take it as 3 and then come down to Times New Roman. So go to Times, go to Times New Roman here. Times New Roman. Click on this and say type this sample text as smallest link. You type yes and say OK. Now you go to modify, click on move, select this and take this square. By holding on the first button of the mouse, you drag it and place it approximately at the center and say OK. Once you do that, go to finish sketch and go to 3D and go to create, go to emboss, select on this text and click on the face, select on this face and give the depth of embossing as 0.2 and say OK now. Now we can see from the right view that there is a small embossing outside this particular face. So this is what is embossing. And now I will go for appearance. So here, since this is the smallest link, I will go for paint, go to glossy and take this as the green one. You right click, by holding it on the first button of the mouse, you drag the color onto this model and say OK. Now once you do that, now I want to save this particular model now. So to do that, I will just go for a save and go to link, smallest link. Yes. Okay. And this smallest link, not only for this, yes, and that is also equal to P. That is what he is. So no, it's this is the difference one. All the links are distinct, so there is no need for us to equal to P. So you just go to save this. Once you save this, now you're going to get the link S. That is the first link. Now, once you do that, now we will go for the next link now. So the next link is L. What is that L? L, L is the largest, longest link L. So we want the longest link L, which is made of blue. The longest link is blue color. So to do that, I will go for sketch. Now you go to part design, click on this, make it hybrid. Okay, and say convert. Now you go for sketch, click on this sketch. Here, I want that distance to be here. The condition L is equal to 60, largest link. So here you come down to create, go to slot, take the center to center slot, select this point, and you take this and drag this and go to dimension, select between these two, give the dimension as 30, and similarly you take this dimension, give it as 60. Now you go to radius, type on 5, and then go to circle, select this, and similarly you select this and go to dimension D, select this and type 5. Similarly, go to constraint, select equal. This circle should be equal to this. You select this one and then this one. And go to constraint, go to concentric, select this circle with reference to this semicircle. Similarly, you select this with reference to this and say go to finish sketch and go to extrude, select this and type 2 mm. Now we want to go for offset plane. Select this plane and give 0.2 positive side because you are going along with the direction. So you point to, and then you come down to sketch, click on that offsetted sketch. Then you come down, go to create, go to text and click on OK. Now you type the text here. So here I want that text to be L, which is equal to 60. So type here L and say OK. Then go to modify, click on move, select this by holding the square, drag it and place it wherever you want and say OK. Now you go to finish sketch, go to 3D. Now you go to create, go to emboss, select the sketch and go to face, select this and give the distance as 0.2. Now you go for appearance. Since it is blue color, take this and come down to this blue paint and say OK. Now I want to save this. Go to save. So now you save this as the link L. That is the largest link. Now we will go to save this. Once you do that, now we go for the next one. You take P. P is 40. So what is that P? P here is the remaining link, remaining one link P, which will going to be yellow, which will going to be yellow. So you just close this and go to part design, click on the pencil and come down to hybrid and say convert. Now you go to sketch, select on this sketch, that is the front plane. What is the distance? P is equal to 40. Okay. So you take this, go to create, go to slot, take center to center slot, select between these two and give the dimension as 40, that is 20, and give this dimension as 40. Okay. And give this radius as 5. Once you do that and go to circle, select this circle and you select this circle and go to dimension, type D for dimension, select this and give it as 5. Similarly, go to constraint, select equal, select between this line, this circle and this circle, and then go to constraint, concentric, select this circle with reference to this semicircle. Similarly, this circle with reference to this semicircle. Go to finish sketch and go to extrude, take this as 2 mm inside along the direction of the arrowhead. So again go to offset plane, select this plane and give the distance as 0.2. Then go to sketch, click on this particular sketch and now you take create, go to text, click on OK, select this sketch now and type, which is that link that what we are talking about is P, that is P is equal to 40. So here type P and say OK. Now you go to modify, click on move, select this and by holding this button, that is square, take the cursor near to the P, near to the center of the slot and say OK. Then go to finish sketch and go to 3D and go to create, go to emboss, sketch profile is select this text and faces on this surface and thickness of the embossing is 0.2. One should do that. Now we have the color as P, which is equal to 40. What is that P color? P is extra link, that is remaining one link P. So that will be having yellow color. So to do that, I will just come down to this, go to appearance, come down to this yellow and place it and say close it. Once you do that, now you'll go for save. Now you go for link P, link P, okay, and save it. Similarly, you go to link Q. So which is that Q? Q is red, remaining other link Q. So to do that, you come down to this, Q is 50. So I will just close this. Okay. Then go to the new part design, click on this pencil mark and go to hybrid and say convert. Once you do that, now we will go for sketch, select this sketch, that is the front plane. Now here you take this Q is equal to 50 and go to create, go to slot, go to center slot, select between these two. Okay. Go to dimension, type D, select between these two. You take 25, I think. Yes, 25, enter. Similarly, you select this and give it as 50 and take this as the radius 5, enter. Then go to circle. Similarly, you select this circle and go to dimension, select this and give it 5 mm diameter. And then go to constraint, select equals, select this and you select this. And go to constraint, select concentric, select between this line to this semicircle. Similarly, this circle onto this semicircle. Then go to finish sketch and go to extrude, select this and give this distance. Since you are going along the direction of the arrowhead, type 2 and say close it. Now we will go for offset plane, select this plane and give the dimension as 0.2. Then go to sketch, click on that offsetted plane and now you come down to create, click on text, click on OK, select this dimension and type S, P, P, L, S and Q. So type Q, OK, and take this as 3 mm. Go to modify, click on move, select this and you place it here and say OK and go to finish sketch, click on 3D and go to create, click on emboss, select this profile as this text and the faces as this one and take the 0.2 mm depth and say OK. So this will have that green color. sorry, not green, you will going to have the red color. So to do that, I will just come down to this, go to appearance, select this red and drag it and place it on this and set close. Now I want to save this. So go to save, click on link queue, link, okay, and save it. So once you do that, now we have all the dimensions, I mean, all the links have been modeled. Now the next thing is I want to go for the uh, assembly. So to do that, I will just go to the pod design, right click, I mean, click on the pencil, come down to this, take it as hybrid and say convert. So first we will go for these the same conditions what we have considered. The shortest link adjacent to the fixed link, that is what he has given. The four inversions of this, the crank rocker link adjacent to the shortest link is fixed, double crank shortest link is fixed, and double rocker link opposite to the shortest link is fixed. We will going to take up the same example, like first I will going to consider the same way of doing this. I will going to take the link Q and I will make that as the uh, one which is fixed, that is ground to the parent. So I'm dragging that link and place it here and I will say okay. So this is the one which is been grounded. Now we will going to take the shortest link, which is link S. You drag it and place it. Now once you do that, now we are, it's on the origin, you take it out and say okay. Now that point I want to, that should be to go to the, this face should go to the backside of this link Q. So to do that, so first I will rotate this, then go to OK. Now go to joint, type J, take the cursor here and click on this. And this, sorry, oh, okay. Now this actually, the front face of S should go to the backside of Q. So that is the one. So I will just go to 3D. So I'll go for joint, select this front face, this center point of this hole. By holding the control key, you place it here and you rotate this here and say OK, click on this point. Okay. Now this face is becomes rigid now. So if you go to the motion, if you go to motion and if you go for preview motion, that is becomes rigid. Okay. But I want this portion to be revolute with reference to this hole. So I'll go for revolution. So now you can see that it is rotating now. Okay. Go to preview. So now you can see that it is being rotated and say close it and say OK. Now we have one force which has been be able to do it. Now this is the one which has been rotated. The next thing is the one which you want, that is the P. The link P should come to the front of this. So to do that, I will go for link P. So now that link P, now you'll take it out and say OK. So that link P, the front face of the back face of the link P should go to the front face of link Q. So you just rotate this, go to joint, type J, select this joint with reference to 3D to this joint. Okay. Now it has been started rotating now because my previous, this one was the preview rotation was in with reference to the revolution. So this is also being rotated and say OK. Once you do that, now you can see this portion and this portion both have been getting rotated. The next thing is I want the backside of L, that is the largest link. The front face of L should be go to the backside of P. So to do that, I will go for link L. Okay. So that link L here, okay, the front face of joint the front face of this link should go to the back face of this one. Okay. Now it is being rotated now. And I will say, okay, go to 3D. Then the back side of this should go to the front face of this, correct? Yes. Similarly, I will just go to rotate, go to joint, select this face to this face. Okay. Now all the four links have been given with the constraints, and I will say okay. Now we have 3D. So now here what that link queue is been fixed. So that means the link queue has been fixed. To that I will going to have the crank rocker mechanism. Now you see how it happens. The moment when you click on this relationship and go to joints and right click and go to animate joint relationship, now you can see it will have the same thing what you have got for your the third one. So this is how this the entire go to the fit. You can see here this is the crank, the smallest link has been being rotated, and whereas this will going to oscillates. So this is how you will be able to create this crank rocker mechanism for the first one. So the moment when you do that, so this is the one which we are talking about. Link adjacent to the shortest link is fixed. So that means the link adjacent to the shortest link, which is the link adjacent to the shortest link, that is Q, is been fixed, whereas the shortest link is rotating by 360 degree, whereas the link P will be oscillating at the other end point of the link. So this is how you will be able to get the you will be able to get the animation, that is the relationship which will going to be considered for animation. Now I will just disable this relationship so that you will be able to see exactly how it is being just being rotated. Now this is how, this is the one which we call it as the link adjacent to the shorted link is this. So you will going to have crank rocker mechanism. So I will just go to save. Okay, click on save and type crank rocker mechanism, where the link adjacent to the shortest link being fixed. Now the next case is, shortest link is being fixed. So now we will go to see the shortest link, which is the shortest link, smallest. So I will just go to this link Q, right click and unground from parent. Now I have removed all the grounded links. Now I will go for shortest link, right click and make that as the ground to parent. And I will click on the ground to parent. Now it has been ground to parent is link. So yes, is the ground to parent. Now I will go for revolute and click on animate joint relationship. Now you can see that it is the double crank mechanism. So here the one end of this link which has this Q, and the other end of the link S, which is N, both are being rotated by an angle of 360 degree. So that is why it is called double crank mechanism. So this is how you will be able to get the animation, that is the animating the joint relationships will be able to create that these two links will be the cranks, and whereas this is the connecting link, will be the one which will be rotating. So this is how you will be able to get the double crank mechanism when the uh, both S plus L is equal to P plus Q according to the Grashof mechanism, which is same as that of S plus L less than P plus Q. Now the next condition is, now I'm going to press escape this, or you just see I will disable the relationship so that you will be able to see more with more clarity. And you can see that the angle of rotation is keep on doing by an angle of 360. Now, so I'll just press escape and I will go to save this. Go to click on file, go to save as. Now you go for double crank mechanism. So this is double crank mechanism when the shortest link is fixed. When the shortest link is fixed. So this double crank mechanism, you come down to this, type double crank mechanism when the shortest link is fixed now. The next thing is we have the third part where link opposite to the shortest link is fixed. Okay. Now we have this. Now I will just close this. Then I will open crank rocker mechanism and I will just open this. So we have this. Come down to the front. So we have the link adjacent to the shortest link is fixed. Now I want the link opposite to the shortest link is fixed. Which is the shortest link? Which is yes. Opposite to that is P. So that is P is to be fixed now. So I will just go to unground from parent. Then I will go for link P. Correct? You'll just go to this link and make that as the ground to parent and say OK. So now we have the link opposite to the shortest link has been fixed now. Now I will go to relationship, click on joints, go to revolute and click on animate joint relationship. So wherein you have double rocker mechanism. So you can see there are two rockers here which is rotating or which is which is oscillating between one end of the link P and the other end of the link P, where the link, largest link and the Q link will be oscillating with reference to these two endpoints, whereas the smallest link is being rotated by an angle of 360 degree throughout. So this is the one which we call as double rocker mechanism. So this is the one which we talk about, the double rocker mechanism, wherein it is same as that of the Grashof mechanism, wherein the condition of S plus L is less than P plus Q will animate the same way as S plus L is equal to P plus Q. So this is how this type of link, this type of mechanism wherein the link shortest link, the link adjacent to the shortest link being fixed. So this is what is the inversions of the Grashof mechanism, taking the condition of S plus L is less than or equal to P plus Q, whether both will going to have the same sort of mechanisms when S the same sort of mechanism with respect to S plus L, which is less than P plus Q, and similarly S plus L is equal to P plus Q. So this is how you will be able to prove the uh, the relationship of the Grashof mechanism. Now I will just press escape and go to click on file, go to save as. Now we will name this as double rocker mechanism. So you will come down to this, type double rocker mechanism which satisfies the condition of the Grashof mechanism. So this is how we will be able to prove the equation of the Grashof law. This is how we will be able to prove the Grashof law. Thank you.